Imagine a person named Alex. Alex isn't robbing a bank with a mask and a bag. Nope. Alex is sitting in a dimly lit room, miles away from you. The only light comes from a laptop screen. With a few clicks, a few lines of code, Alex finds a tiny, unlocked, digital door into a company's computer system. It's like finding a window left open on the second floor. Alex slips inside completely unnoticed, a silent intruder in a world of data. The goal isn't to smash things up, it's to be quiet. Very quiet. Once inside, Alex moves like a whisper. The target is a folder containing secret company plans. Alex copies the files. It takes only a few seconds, but the job isn't done yet. Getting in was the easy part. Getting out without leaving a single footprint? That's the real challenge. Every action on a computer, every file opened, every password tried leaves a little digital breadcrumb. So, why all the trouble? Why do hackers spend so much time trying to vanish? They don't want to get caught. It's the same reason a cat burglar wears gloves. Hacking into a computer system you don't own is illegal. It's a crime. Serious consequences, hefty fines, prison time. Staying anonymous isn't just a fun game, it's necessary to stay free and keep working. If a hacker breaks in and sets off alarms, what happens? The company locks everything down. They patch the vulnerability. They upgrade their security. The hacker's special key is now useless. If hidden, they can keep that secret door open for a long time. They can come and go as they please, quietly stealing more data, just watching what the company is doing. A hidden presence is a powerful one. Reputation and future jobs. In the shadowy corners of the internet, a reputation for stealth is everything. Caught equals clumsy, an amateur. Slip in and out without a trace. That person becomes a legend. That reputation can lead to more lucrative, high-stakes jobs. From other criminals. From shady organizations. This whole process of covering tracks has a name. It's called anti-forensics. That might sound like a complicated, techie term, but the idea is actually very straightforward. First, let's talk about forensics. You've probably seen it on TV crime shows. When a crime happens, forensics experts come in to find clues. They look for fingerprints, DNA, footprints, anything else the criminal might have left behind. Digital forensics is the exact same thing, but for computers. Investigators look for digital evidence like files, logs, internet history, so anti-forensics is simply the anti to that. It's everything a hacker does to fight back against the digital forensics investigators. It's the art of destroying evidence, hiding evidence, faking evidence, to make it impossible for anyone to figure out what happened, who did it, or how they did it. If digital forensics is about finding the truth on a computer, anti-forensics is about erasing that truth, or rewriting it with a lie. It's a direct challenge to the investigators, designed to make their job a living nightmare, and ensure the hackers escape. So, what kind of tricks are in this anti-forensics bag? One of the most common is log deletion. Computers keep detailed diaries, called logs, that record almost everything that happens. They note who logged in, what files were accessed, and when it all happened. For a hacker, these logs are enemy number one. The first thing they often do is find these log files and carefully erase any entries that mention their activity. It's like ripping the most important pages out of a diary. Another powerful trick is encryption. Encryption is like taking a message and scrambling it into an unreadable secret code. You need a special key to unscramble it and read it. Hackers use encryption for everything. They encrypt the files they steal so that if someone intercepts them, they just see a bunch of garbage. They also encrypt the tools they use for the hack. This way, if investigators find the hacking program on the compromised computer, they can't analyze it. Hackers are also masters of hiding data in plain sight. This is a technique called steganography. It's different from encryption. Instead of scrambling the data, you hide it inside something else that looks completely innocent. For example, a hacker could hide a stolen list of passwords inside a picture of a cat. The image file looks and acts just like a normal cat picture. You can open it, share it, and never know it contains a secret. Unless you know exactly where and how to look, the hidden data is effectively invisible, making it super easy to sneak past security systems. Finally, there's the simple act of data destruction. Sometimes the easiest way to get rid of evidence is to just destroy it completely. All of these anti-forensics tricks create huge challenges for the people trying to catch the hackers. The investigators are in a constant high-tech game of cat and mouse. When a hacker deletes logs, investigators have to look for secondary evidence. Maybe the main log is gone, but a different application on the computer kept its own separate log that the hacker missed. They also look for gaps. A perfectly clean log file can be just as suspicious as a messy one, suggesting that something was tampered with. When faced with encryption, investigators have a few options, none of them easy. They can try to brute force the encryption, which means trying every possible password until they find the right one. This can take years or even centuries with modern computers. Sometimes they can find a flaw in the encryption method itself, or in some cases, they get lucky. The hacker might have written the password down somewhere or reused a password from another account that was leaked. As for hiding data with steganography, investigators now have tools that can analyze files to look for signs of hidden information. These tools check the statistical properties of a file, like an image or a song, to see if they deviate from the norm. A picture file that is slightly larger than it should be, or has an unusual data pattern, might be flagged for a closer look. But this is an arms race. As soon as investigators develop a new way to detect hidden data, hackers start working on a new way to hide it better, making it even harder to spot. This is why understanding anti-forensics is so important for all of us, not just the experts. As our lives become more digital, our personal information, our photos, our messages, our bank details, is stored on computers. We can't just rely on investigators to catch the bad guys after the fact. The best defense is a good offense, and that means securing our own digital lives before a ghost can slip through the window. Subscribe and like to get more from Dark Code, and click on the notification bell.